Twilio Flex is a cloud contact center that you can deploy in minutes, but then once it's up and running, you can customize it entirely. It doesn't take very long to get going with it, and I'm going to show you everything that you get out of the box right now. We'll start inside of the Twilio console, and we're going to create a new project. So come up to your project here and hit New Project. And we're going to use the Flex template, which will deploy everything for Flex for you and get it all wired up. It only takes a couple minutes. It's really simple. So let's just do that. And we'll call it YouTube Flex. And then we're going to come down here and hit continue. And then there's a step here where you could add some teammates to your project. Say you've got some developers you want to work on this with, you can add them here. We're not going to do that, so we'll hit skip this step. Everything that happens past here is in real time. So it's going to set up the account, it's going to configure the routing, some studio flows, create some channel controls, set up the voice channel, set up the messaging channel, even set up some insights reporting and some access security. And we'll be ready to go. Like I said, it happens very, very fast, and the amount of stuff that it's setting up behind the scenes is pretty incredible. And we'll take a look at what gets set up here in just a second. All right, that's it. It's loading up into Flex. The first thing it's going to have us do is pick a theme. I'm just going to pick this dark blue theme. You can change the theme at any time. And then we've got this welcome to Flex task here. I'm going to go up and select that, and it's going to show us the phone number that it's set up. And it's all ready to go to receive calls and to receive incoming text messages. So why don't we just test this out? I'm going to take out my phone and give this a call. All right, so I'll dial 253-785-6461 to call into our Flex account. One thing to keep in mind is the new project comes with a trial Twilio account. So the account has not been upgraded, which means this is going to prompt you to press any number to run your code. You can get rid of that by upgrading your account, but for now I'll hit 1 to continue, and the call will be placed through to Flex. And I can hit that check mark in the agent dashboard to connect myself up with the caller. And this is going to use the in-browser WebRTC calling. I'll hang this up. I just wanted to point out a few things. There is an info tab inside of this task that'll give you information about the caller. You can customize this to include details about your customers. And if you have any Twilio add-ons, they can also show information there as well. Now, how about text messaging? I'll pull out my phone and send an SMS to that same number. I'll just say, "Hi, can you help me?" and send that through. It'll pop up in the task list. And when we click the check mark this time, it'll drop us into a chat where we can respond, and the responses will be sent back to the person that sent in a message directly back to their phone as another SMS. Now, this is going to have the trial headers as well. Again, you can upgrade your account to get rid of those, but that's all it takes to get calling and text messaging going. You really didn't have to do anything other than create the project. There's one more feature that's set up by default, and that's chat. And you can get to a demo that shows you how it'll work by hitting this launch button inside of the Welcome to Flex task. This is going to launch a demo website that shows you how you might want to implement chat on your own website. You got a button down below that says chat with us. It prompts them for their name and what their question is. You can program this, and we'll show how to do it in a future video into your own website so that you can have something like this pop up. We're going to just say that we are John Doe and that we have a problem with the website. And then it's going to pop up a chat inside of the demo window where we can ask our question. Our customer's hypothetical problem is that they can't create an account on the website. So we're going to let the customer type that in and send it over. And once the question is asked, the task will appear in the agent's dashboard again. And as always, this task includes an info tab. So if you've customized that info tab to contain information about the customer, the agent would be able to see it here. Now, what's interesting about the chat is that it does have typing indicators and read receipts. So you'll see the read receipt in the chat from the first message because the agent has seen it. And then as the agent is typing, there are typing indicators over in the chat. Once the agent sends this message, a read receipt will pop up on their side. Now I'm going to have the agent switch to Welcome to Flex while the customer types the next message. Obviously, there won't be any typing indicators because the chat is not open on the agent's side. But also, when the customer finishes sending the chat message, there won't be a read receipt until the agent clicks on that new message inside of Flex. So chat working as you'd expect it with read receipts and typing indicators, as well as time that the messages were sent. Our future Flex videos will show you how to add more functionality to Flex, but in the meantime, head over to the admin section and configure a few things. You can go to billing to upgrade your account to get rid of those trial limitations. You can set up single sign-on so that your agents have a way to log in. Inside of here in the design configuration, you can change the theme. There's also a section here for managed communications, which will take you over to your phone numbers and communication channels. And the assignment section deals with the skills and how to route them to agents. The last section here, developer setup, is one we'll dig into a lot in the next video. It'll help you get Flex running locally so that you can create plugins and deploy them up to your Flex instance. But we'll talk about that in the next video. Until then, if you have any questions, let us know down in the comments. If you like this video, hit like. If you loved this video, hit subscribe so you know when we create more. And as always, until next time, I'm out of here.